Hello and welcome. It's Healthcare Science Week, and as part of that we wanted to do something to raise awareness of this amazing and diverse workforce group and show you some of the fantastic work our healthcare science colleagues do. I'm Emily Clement. I'm a healthcare scientist in microbiology at University Hospital Sussex, and for this year Healthcare Science Fellow working at NHS Sussex. What is healthcare science? Well, it's the name given to the scientists and their work within the NHS and public health services. You may not know that there are over 50,000 healthcare scientists working in the NHS and over 600 in Sussex. We deliver over 1 billion tests per year, and 80% of clinical diagnoses rely on our work, so we really are vital to the functioning of the NHS. What do you healthcare scientists do? We perform all sorts of tasks, but broadly we all use our skills in science, technology and engineering to help prevent, diagnose and treat medical conditions. Many of us work in labs, but many can also be found working directly with patients and in multidisciplinary teams, in hospital and community clinics, in operating theatres and in computer science labs. Many healthcare scientists work on developing new technologies and maintain equipment for use in hospitals and in patients' homes. Many make assistive technologies. Many are involved in research and innovation, and increasingly many work in the fields of computer and data science to develop innovations that improve the delivery of healthcare. Where do healthcare scientists work? There are over 50 different types of healthcare scientists, and we are placed in these 4 disciplines. We'll have a brief look at all 4 of these and see what our colleagues get up to day to day. We'll start with the life sciences. Our colleagues here work in the departments that make up pathology, like clinical chemistry, microbiology and haematology, carrying out diagnostic tests on patient samples. Our colleagues in genomics examine genetic material to diagnose and treat conditions, and the reproductive scientists help investigate and find causes of infertility. Here's a few examples of some of the work our colleagues do every day. In cancer genomics, scientists look for genetic changes that might lead to the diagnosis of a genetic disorder. In toxicology, scientists investigate suspected poisonings. This could be anything from a drug overdose to lead poisoning from contaminated water. Genetic counsellors are also healthcare scientists. They help to counsel families and individuals through diagnosis of genetic disorders and help them understand the implications. Scientists in haematology and microbiology work in pathology, and they diagnose haematological disorders and infectious diseases. We move on to the physical sciences and biomedical engineers. This is a really diverse group of colleagues. They're all involved in measuring what happens in the body, devise new ways of diagnosing and treating disease, and ensure that all the vital equipment used in the NHS is functioning safely and effectively. Here, reconstructive scientists create realistic prosthetics for patients with malformities from cancer or trauma, for example. Clinical photographers provide different types of specialised images to both assist with diagnoses and record the treatment progress of patients. Rehabilitation engineers provide standard and custom-made assistive technology like wheelchairs, artificial limbs and speech synthesizers. Scientists in radiotherapy and nuclear medicine use precise and careful calculations to deliver radiotherapy and radioactive materials to treat diseases like cancer and thyroid disease. In the physiological sciences, healthcare scientists here evaluate the functioning of different body systems like the hearing, the vision and lung and heart function. In cardiac sciences, healthcare scientists diagnose and monitor patients with known or suspected heart disease and take part in procedures like pacemaker implantation. Healthcare scientists in audiology assess hearing and balance function and diagnose disorders and also fit technology like hearing aids. Healthcare scientists in neurophysiology diagnose a range of neurological disorders by investigating the function of the central and peripheral nervous system. Healthcare scientists in vascular science image and assess the blood flow of patients with diseases of the arteries and veins using ultrasound, for example. And healthcare scientists in sleep science perform a wide range of tests to help diagnose and treat patients with problems of poor sleep quality and can often be found working in specialised sleep laboratories. Lastly, we move to the newest area of healthcare science, the clinical bioinformatics. And as this quote says, these are the people between biology and computer science. Healthcare scientists here work with the vast amounts of health data produced by the NHS. They work to improve how we gather, store, organise and analyse data in ways that help support and improve the delivery of patient care. Healthcare scientists here work in the areas of genomics, physical sciences and health informatics. Our colleagues here might be working to construct software to model biological processes, investigations and treatments. They might be working with cutting-edge techniques like AI and machine learning to help improve NHS services. Increasingly, men are involved in developing areas like genomics, analysing genetic information produced by genomics labs to help clinicians make more informed decisions on the diagnosis and treatment of genetic disorders. I hope this presentation has given you a brief insight into an often overlooked area of the NHS and a better understanding of the interesting and varied work of healthcare scientists. I'll leave you with some quotes that I think sum up how enthusiastically healthcare scientists feel about their work in the NHS. Thanks for listening.